What's up, everybody? Today we just got a new shipment from Adidas. We're going to be showing you some of the new turfs they've come out with in the FreeFootball series. This one in particular is the FreeFootball X-ites in the Techonix metallic silver and Zest colorway. I'm going to open these guys up right away. I got to try these guys out earlier on the field for a little while, and these things are pretty sweet. They're definitely a different feel than a lot of the turfs you're probably used to. A lot different than really anything I've tried on that can be considered a turf boot. First of all, you'll notice, actually you won't notice because you're not holding them, but the weight of them is completely revamped from almost any turf I've felt or on my foot or in my hand. These guys weigh in at an even 10 ounces, so very lightweight shoe, super lightweight for a turf boot. Usually you're going with a clunky kind of block-like turf shoe, and you're really not getting a ton of the lightweightness that you come to know and love with a lot of the, whether it be F50s, Vapors, new Maestries, that kind of thing. So that's definitely a huge improvement from any turf I've really got to try out. As far as the upper, we'll go into the technologies of the boot. The upper is a combo of synthetic and kind of this tacky compound. It's called a touch compound, but kind of like a sticky tackiness with the synthetic and mesh. So you get kind of, they call it mesh. It's really like a tacky compound throughout the entire front and the side, and it kind of gives you that similar pocket as if you remember the Maestri 2s kind of had that same like pass pad pocket type thing, kind of that same shape, obviously not the same texture, but very tacky, very sticky. Definitely was able to get a good control on the ball with these guys. I could take the ball down pretty easily in them. Obviously, we only got to test them out for a little while, but they're pretty sweet. The front of them, you get a huge advantage with having this right here. Great touch on the ball. You're able to get some serious bend and pass control with these guys too. So very sticky right in here. It's pretty cool. As far as inner of the shoe, you have what they call the technical terminology for it is the pre-molded EVA adiprene insert. It doesn't come out as it doesn't on most turf and indoor shoes. Decently cushioned, not a ton. They say it's built more for shock absorption. It's supposed to give you that real kind of sturdy heel, and it's not honestly a ton of cushion. I was kind of disappointed with the inner. I was hoping that they'd either have insoles you could take out, or they just kind of give you a little more padding in them. But I mean, that's here nor there. It definitely was still pretty comfortable turf. Obviously not as comfortable as a Mondial Team from Adidas, which is still my favorite turf. But definitely a close, from the Adidas ones that I've tried on, a close second, I would say, as far as that's concerned. But that's here nor there. Probably the coolest part of this shoe that I found is the stud configuration that they've kind of revamped. This is a brand new what they call 5-a-side stud configuration. It's supposed to give you the best traction without having those long like turf studs. There's a couple different things that are pretty cool about this. First, the toe studs right here, as you can see, are not only are they the triangular the traction 2.0 triangular studs, which come all throughout here, which Adidas is known for. As you can see them in the middle of the boot and in the back of the boot as well. So they give you those, which is first of its kind for a turf shoe, but they actually lower the front of it. So they're actually lower than the other studs. It's kind of hard to tell just by the naked eye kind of thing, but they're a little bit lower. It's supposed to give you that added kind of traction and kind of allow you to, when you're flexing, it's not as long, so you're not stopping abruptly as much in the front of the boot. It definitely gives you a little more sleekness to it. I really like that feature. I thought it was cool. I could definitely tell the studs are not really anything that you've seen or I've seen. It's a completely different stud pattern. Like I said, they have the traction 2.0s in here, so it's definitely different in here. So it's throughout the boot. They got the smaller conical studs in here, and they also have the what they call the center studs, which go throughout here, which are the bigger conical studs throughout. This is supposed to help you with your balance. They have these guys out here, kind of a little bit bigger, a little bit longer, to kind of keep you balance on both sides. The smaller ones in here for a little speed. And then you got this guy who flexes right here. That's a little bit lower stud pattern. So that was really cool. I thought that was a definite upgrade from past turfs that Adidas has come out with. I really, really like the stud pattern. I thought it was, I mean, lower profile stud pattern as far as length, but you're getting a ton of traction for these guys, and it's just a lot more free, as they say with the free football, as they're trying to kind of do. But it's definitely a cool stud configuration. It was very, very comfortable shoe too. So as far as, yeah, this is pretty much it for this guy. I was, like I said, I was thoroughly impressed. As far as turfs, Mondial teams are still my favorite, but these guys are definitely a close second. For anyone who's looking for a good indoor boot, or just a nice turf that you're not paying kind of that huge cost for that clunky, really like square backed turf like you'll see with like a Puma King or even a Mondial team, which I personally love. But if you're looking for something lighter weight, that's more kind of similar to a boot you're looking at, or a synthetic boot, this guy is a perfect option for you. But I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Just kind of teasing off our last video also, we're going to be doing a Goal Store t-shirt giveaway of sorts. Not a giveaway per se, but a kind of a contest-ish type thing going on. So please stay tuned to the videos for all you YouTube subscribers. There's going to be a little announcement coming out of how you can score some Goal Store t-shirts through our website. So stay tuned. Please keep sending your questions, feedback. I'm going to try to get to all of them as much as possible. Thank you again for watching the review. I appreciate it. And until next time, I'll talk to you soon, guys. All right, take care.